So first things first, you want to create a lead magnet. A lot of you guys out there, you guys are savvy marketers. If you follow MaxWeb, you definitely know your stuff. So, lead magnet is not a foreign term to you. But, while I'm talking about lead magnets, maybe just think about a kind of a lead magnet that you could really use for your business. That's going to matter to that audience that's seeing it in their journey. Okay. That's the key. It's in their journey, because each of your clients or customers out there is at a different stage of the journey. So you need to make sure that that lead magnet that you create resonates with that potential customer in their journey. Okay. Some examples of this: checklists, PDF downloads, market reports, ebooks, white papers, video, anything that's going to kind of position you as that thought leader. Okay. A lot of times you can introduce a lead magnet to a cold audience. You could totally do that. I personally like the strategy of driving them to your blog content first and then retargeting them with a lead magnet, because you don't want to ask them for something a little too soon in their journey. That's why I kind of like that route. But that route only works if you're spending enough money to create a big pool of people that are hitting your website and hitting that Facebook pixel, that are primed for the retargeting. Okay. But if you're on a lower budget, then go straight for the lead magnet. Okay. Here's an example of one that we did for our audience: reasons why your Facebook ads aren't converting to leads. These are basically 3 to 5 page, this was a 3 to 5 page white paper. And this is the easy point of entry here. And this content here has been sitting on our blog for months. And rather than reinventing the wheel and having to write and create a brand new piece of content, I know a lot of you are busy. You don't have time for that. Go take a look at the blog content that you have out there, compile it into a design. You can use a platform like Canva to design it, or if you have VAs are great for designing it. Our team created this one here, and you can just basically put it on there, make it look pretty. But now this is something somebody can take away, somebody can hold. It's tangible, right? And now they're going to give you their email in order to get this ebook or white paper. It's much more powerful than just sending people to your website or to your blog, where they're going to bounce in a couple minutes. You know what I mean? So now you got that contact information from them. Here's another example of one that we did for a client. This one here is a realtor over in LA that's trying to find people that are looking to sell distressed houses. Okay. Not exactly affiliate, but this still applies to any sort of service-based business or any sort of lead generation. It's something that matters to that market that they're after. So we can make the assumption that if somebody downloads this white paper, that's now a warm lead. All right. That's going to create a very easy conversation later on. Another one, this could work for tiny houses. If you're in the tiny house niche, 4 reasons to, build a tiny house or build a modular home, in this case in 2021. This white paper crushed it. And it crushed it because it was relevant at the time. Here in Ontario and Canada, there's a big problem, and that is housing prices are stupid. They're ridiculous. They're too high. So a lot of these baby boomers, they're downsizing, but they can't afford to move because housing costs are too high. But people are moving 2 or 3 hours outside of the city and buying pieces of land to put a modular house on. So the timing of this white paper was very important. Okay, so it has to be something that's relevant right now. For our own business, we're doing a white paper on the Google Web Core Vitals update that's happening at the end of the month. Okay, that is relevant in this industry right now that we're in. So that's something we're going to create. So just make sure that white paper that you do create is relevant with the times.